what if you could get a personal assistant to handle all the tedious, annoying parts of your job for free? I'm talking $0 a month. Okay, let's dive into the blueprint for what's called a ghost assistant, because it can make that an actual reality. Now, this is not science fiction, okay? It's about building a smart, automated system that just runs in the background, freeing you up to do the work that actually matters. And the whole thing starts with one really simple question. Where is all your energy going? So the very first step before you touch any technology is all about awareness. You have to figure out exactly what to automate, and that means taking a hard look at your daily tasks. We're going to do a task audit. Productivity coach Justin Sung points out this huge problem. A lot of us have basically forgotten what it feels like to be truly rested. We're just operating from this compromised baseline, thinking that feeling constantly drained is just, well, part of the job. But it's not. It's actually a sign that our energy is being spent on all the wrong things. And that's exactly where the task audit comes in. As entrepreneur Dan Martell says, you've got to pinpoint the activities that are just draining you. These are the tasks your ghost assistant was literally born to handle. So what do these tasks actually look like? Well, think about it. It's that endless email sorting, right? The back and forth of trying to schedule a simple meeting, manually typing up your meeting notes, or updating some spreadsheet. These are the low-value, super repetitive tasks that are absolutely perfect candidates for automation. Okay, so once you've identified your personal energy drains, it's time to build the solution. Your ghost assistant has 3 core parts: a brain, a nervous system, and a voice. Let's break down how they all work together. First step is the brain. This is the AI that does all the thinking. It processes information, it can draft responses, and it helps make decisions. Just think of it as the logic and reasoning engine for your whole system. And what's really cool here is that you've got options. If you need complex problem solving or maybe some creative drafting, ChatGPT is your go-to. But if you need to do research or find factual answers with sources, Perplexity AI is fantastic for that, because it minimizes those weird AI hallucinations and actually gives you citations. Next, you need a nervous system. The brain is great, but it can't actually do anything on its own. This part is the connective tissue. It links all your different apps together so they can talk to each other and trigger actions automatically. And this is a perfect illustration of how it works. Using a tool like Zapier, you can create these really simple workflows. For example, when a customer fills out a feedback form, that's the trigger. Zapier sees it, and then boom, it automatically sends a personalized thank you email right from your Gmail. 0 manual work required. And the final piece is the voice. This is for any tasks that involve audio. It can generate incredibly realistic, human-like speech from any text you give it, which just opens up a whole new world of automation possibilities. A tool like ElevenLabs can make voices that are honestly pretty hard to tell from a real person. Just imagine creating automated audio notes from your meeting transcripts or sending out personalized voicemails without ever having to pick up the phone. It's really powerful stuff. Okay, so you've built this incredible system. Now you might be thinking, great, this is just another complex thing I have to manage. But it's not. This is where we actually build a new kind of freedom right into your day. So instead of constantly managing it, you use what's called the freedom window. This is just a dedicated 5 minutes, that's it, 5 minutes each day to quickly check on your automations, review any outputs, and just make sure everything's running the way it should. It's all about oversight, not overwhelm. And this is the real goal. The Ghost Assistant isn't just about saving time. It's about fundamentally changing the way you work and what you actually focus on. The immediate benefit is super tangible. You can easily get back 10 or more hours every single week. But what you do with that time, that's what truly matters. This new time allows you to shift your role from being a doer to becoming a director. You move from being reactive and just buried in manual tasks to being strategic and focused on the big picture. You're no longer stuck down in the weeds. You're the one guiding the overall vision. So, what does a director actually do? Well, according to Dan Martell, they focus on 3 things that AI really can't replace: vision, seeing the future; taste, knowing what great really looks like; and care, using emotional intelligence to lead and connect with people. This quote just captures the whole transformation perfectly. Your job is to set the direction, make the high-level calls, and then let your automated systems handle the execution, what he calls the last mile. So just take a second and really think about it. What would you do with that time? launch that new project you've been thinking about, learn a new skill, or maybe just end your workday on time and feel fully recharged. Ultimately, this is all about leverage. Like the saying goes, you don't need to work more to get rich. You need a system that works while you're at the gym. And that is exactly what the Ghost Assistant is all about.